Hey, Mike with No Problems Gaming here, and today's video will be covering another huge Nintendo Eshop sale and 10 more great games worth buying, so let's get into it. The first game on today's list is Iron Meat. Now, Iron Meat is a fast-paced run-and-gun shooter heavily inspired by retro run-and-gun shooters like Contra. And you'll take on the role of a futuristic soldier as they take on an evil army of metal hybrid monsters that are threatening the world after an experiment gone wrong. And you'll need to eliminate this threat that's trying to destroy the world. Now, the game itself is a bit over the top and dark and gory, but it has a really cool pixel art style that brings these monstrosities to life. And the game also features an intense heavy metal soundtrack, and I really enjoyed that as well. It has some challenging platforming, and the game really has an extra challenge where every time you're hit, it's a one-hit kill. But thankfully, there is some different difficulty mode options that make it a little bit more accessible. But really all this does is add to the number of lives that you have, where when you die, you instantly spawn right where you left off. And so I would definitely recommend maybe trying it on the easier difficulties till you get the hang of the game, and then stepping up the difficulty after you've gone through the game a bit. Again, I think if you like retro-inspired run-and-gun shooters, this one's a must-play. The next game is Lollipop Chainsaw RePop. And this is an over-the-top zombie slaying action game. And it features fast-paced hack-and-slash action as you'll play as a young hero, Juliet, who's a zombie slaying cheerleader as she teams up with her zombie hunting family as they try and save the world from this zombie outbreak. Again, the story's a bit out there, but it keeps it fun. And you'll have a variety of chainsaw attacks mixed with your cheerleading acrobatics. And you'll use these to slash your way through hordes of zombies and interesting boss fights. And throughout the levels, you'll collect different coins that you can use in the game shop to upgrade various abilities, unlock new costumes, enhance your moveset, and much more. And I think if you like hack and slash games and the zombie theme, you'll enjoy this game as well. The next game is Elsie. Now, Elsie is a fast-paced action platformer with some roguelike elements that's very similar to the classic Mega Man X series. And you'll play as Elsie, a young android that's been created by Dr. Gray, and you'll need to take on a group of guardians who once were actually meant to protect the world, but have now gone rogue and are causing natural disasters, threatening to destroy the world. And so you'll play through a variety of environmental themed levels that feature challenging platforming and then cap it all off with an intense boss fight against one of these guardians. And throughout each run, you'll be collecting different power-ups, leveling up your character to enhance your abilities, acquire many different weapon types, and a variety of unique power-ups throughout each run as you progress to help you clear these challenging levels and bosses. It has a really fun gameplay loop, and I think if you like action platformers and are a fan of the Mega Man series, this one's worth checking out as well. The next game is Gravity Circuit, and this is an action platformer similar to the classic Mega Man series, but with a more melee combat focus and attack style. And you'll play as a robot warrior Kai as they go on a quest to stop the evil virus army uprising. And you'll battle your way through 12 challenging levels with intense platforming and tough boss fights. And throughout the levels, there's a lot of secrets to uncover and different civilians you can rescue along the way. And these will actually unlock new power-ups for your hero. And this was a fun element where you'll be able to mix and match these various abilities to suit your playstyle. And it also adds some additional replay value to the game, taking it on with maybe different skill sets throughout each run. I'll say the game can certainly be challenging as it does have that retro platformer feel. But again, if you enjoy that gameplay style or a fan of the Mega Man series, I'd recommend this game as well. The next game is the Castlevania Dominus collection. Now, this is actually a collection of 4 classic Castlevania titles: Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow, Castlevania Portrait of Ruin, Castlevania The Order of Ecclesia, and Haunted Castle. Now, these games are a series of action platformers focused on hunting down Dracula as various vampire hunters throughout the Castlevania series. And these games feature Metroidvania elements of exploration, plus some RPG elements where you'll be able to acquire new powers and level up your characters. There's vast worlds to explore, a ton of hidden secrets, lots of items and power-ups for your characters, and much more. And one of the games in this collection, Haunted Castle, is actually a remake or kind of revamped version of a classic Castlevania arcade game. And so you can play this upgraded enhanced version, but also the original as well. It is quite challenging, but if you want more of an arcadey Castlevania feel, this one's a cool one to check out on this collection as well. Overall, these are some great entries to the Castlevania series, and if you haven't played these before, I would definitely recommend it. The next game is Moving Out 2. Now this is an over-the-top, physics-based moving simulator puzzle game, and you'll play as a furniture arrangement relocation technician, better known as a fart, and you'll try and climb the ranks to become the best fart your town has ever known. And you'll face all kinds of challenges and unique scenarios, from moving furniture and houses to farm animals and much more. The game is a lot of fun and gets even more intense when you add in playing with local co-op or online multiplayer. And I think it's a simple concept, but it actually can get quite challenging as they throw in a lot of twists and turns and unique scenarios, and you'll need to come up with some interesting strategies to clear each level. I think if you like fun puzzle games and want a great game either co-op or online, or to take on solo, this one's worth checking out as well. The next game is Puzzle Bobble Everybubble. Now this is a new entry in the long-running Puzzle Bobble series or Bust a Move series that's based on a cute puzzle game of matching colors featuring the characters from the Bubble Bobble series. And so you'll play as several characters as they try and clear a stage full of bubbles that's slowly lowering from the top, trying to crush your characters. And so you'll need to strategically place these bubbles around the screen, and every group of 3 or more that you create will cause that cluster of bubbles to collapse and buy you more time to clear the rest of the bubbles before you're crushed. And so the game is definitely simple to learn, but it's really fun to play. And this version has some updated graphics, but also some unique abilities that your characters can utilize to clear these challenges, like bombs, arrow bubbles, and much more. It also features a unique Space Invader themed version of the game, as well as a versus mode to take on each other in more of a competitive fashion, leaderboards, and other great features as well. I think if you like puzzle games, this one's worth checking out as well. The next game is Prison City. Now this is a retro-inspired action platformer similar to the classic Power Blade series, mixed with the classic Shatterhand game. And so you'll play as a former cyber cop in a dystopian world where Detroit has become a massive prison city filled with crime, and you'll go on a mission to take out the terrorist leaders that are controlling the city to try and restore Detroit to its former glory. And so again, it does have that retro feel where you'll have a stage select option where you can choose between the different levels you want to take on in any order, giving you some additional replay value and flexibility. And I think you can definitely tell that the creators of this game are fans of the genre, as it really feels like an original classic but with some more modern quality of life features. It's fun but also challenging, and so I think if you like retro action platformers, this is a must play as well. The next game is Lords of Exile, and this is a retro inspired action platformer similar to the classic Castlevania series, and you'll play as a cursed knight on a quest of revenge to defeat an evil warlord for killing his fiancée. And so the game is set in a dark fantasy world filled with monsters and evil samurais, and it really features a great pixel art style and some cool retro cutscenes that really bring the world to life. And so you'll have some standard sword attacks for your character, a sliding dash ability, as well as several sub-weapons you'll find along the way. Again, really giving it a fast-paced Castlevania-like feel. You'll also gain some unique abilities after defeating bosses, like a double jump and much more. I think it has an old school feel, but great controls and fun gameplay. And so again, if you like retro action platformers or a fan of the Castlevania series, I'd also recommend this game as well. The final game on today's list is Monster Sanctuary. And this game is really an interesting mashup of genres that combines action platforming with some Pokemon elements and Metroidvania exploration as well. And you'll play as a monster keeper in a world of monsters where often monsters and humans get along, but certainly not every monster in the world is like this. And so you'll need to go on an adventure to tame various monsters, capture them, and helping many different villagers along the way. And so the game features a hybrid of turn-based combat using your monsters to challenge other enemies, but also action platforming and puzzle elements scattered throughout the world as well. And so not only will monsters help you in battle, but they also will unlock new abilities that you'll be able to utilize to explore the world, uncover new secrets, and solve various puzzles along the way. Again, I think if you like action platformers or Metroidvania games and are a fan of the Pokemon series, you'll enjoy this game as well. But again, that wraps up our list of 10 more great games worth buying in this latest Nintendo eShop sale. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and let us know in the comments below. Are you going to pick up any of these games now that you know that they're on sale? Have you played any of them before? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button as it really helps out the channel. And another really cool way you can help support the channel is we actually partnered with a game store, Nutmeg Games. So if you like board games, Pokemon cards, Magic cards, and more, be sure to head to nutmeggames.com/nerdproblemsgaming and use our promo code nerdproblemsgaming at checkout. You'll get 10% off your order and help support the channel at the same time. So if you want to take advantage of those great deals, be sure to head there as well. And if you like videos like this on video games, board games, and everything nerdy, check out one of our other videos here. And if you haven't done so yet, be sure to subscribe and turn on the bell notifications to get the latest updates of new nerd videos we put out. But once again, thanks for tuning in, and we'll talk to you more soon.